There's no face cam this video due to unfortunate reasons, but in the meantime, you could enjoy this Dino Hunter episode, which I filmed and never released, unfortunately. So, yes, you read the title. Unfortunately, my Discord account was hacked. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why are you making a video about this? Obviously, Discord is, it's a pretty important app. I use it daily. But why would I complain about this? Well, it's because it goes much deeper than that, and it has essentially stopped me from buying anything for a while. So, to cut the long story short, I got scammed, unfortunately. And it was honestly, I would hate myself for this, but because it was incredibly obvious, and I even picked up on this so many times during this process. But unfortunately, I am one of the many people, it seems, who did fall for the scheme. And it was scheme, scam. Essentially, what happened was, it was just regular Saturday night, and my one friend on Discord DM me saying that someone tried hacking his account but couldn't get into it due to his like two-step verification or something like that. And then he sent a screenshot showing that this person had made false reports and false like charges or something against the Discord account. And it wasn't just me, it was a long list of people, basically all of his friends. And then he said, okay, I've been talking to this person, I've been talking to this mod, DM this mod, and that was the first thing that kind of tipped me off. I was like, I thought Discord was like the support staff were a bunch of people, but again, as far as the technicalities of Discord go, I'm not the most knowledgeable. So I did it, and this person basically, kind of like disabled the account. And then when I tried opening it again, the password wasn't working, and I've tried resetting the password and it hasn't worked. So hopefully, maybe this month, I don't actually know if I'll ever be able to get it up again. As for now, my Discord account is completely gone, but it did not stop there. So essentially, what the person was saying was that because there were, very, there were many like there were many charges made against my account, they needed confirmation that what I had, like if I buy anything, they basically needed me to buy something that was over $200. And essentially, my reasoning was, okay, that's, understandable, because even though it's suspicious as hell, it would make sense, because they were essentially saying, oh, it's a federal issue, the federal like bureau, all this is involved, and you know all of the coding and things they sent me look legit. And if I'll be honest with you, I've been very stressed recently, these last 2 weeks or so. That's why that video with Alfonso that I did was the last video in 2 weeks. I've been incredibly stressed and I haven't been in the right mindset. And unfortunately, this person got me hook, line, and sinker while I was in that mindset. And it sucks because I am such a paranoid person that this would never, never have fooled me normally. But unfortunately, this did happen, and they made me make charges. They made me buy things from like off gamers or whatever it's called. Um, and then once I started recording them, and this is the interesting part, once I started recording them, this dude said, "Oh, you're recording my voice." And then less than 2 minutes later, the video started getting corrupted. Just take a listen to this.
Oh, are you recording my voice?
Now, once that was completed, the reason why I actually fell for this is because they said that um, I need to make the purchase, and then within 1 to 3 minutes, the refund will be sent through. Now, the reason why I did believe this is because, there are government things that do actually involve this, where you need to make a purchase and then it will be refunded. So, of course, I fell for it. And then the person had the audacity to say that I need more money in my account because at this point I ran out of money and I have maybe about I don't know, maybe 30, $40 in my account now. And essentially I can buy, to put that in channel perspective, that is like two Funko Pops. So yeah. The person then said that I needed more money in my account. And at this point, I lost it with him because I couldn't believe it. I was like, you fucking son of a bitch. You know, you're taking advantage of people like me, you know, like single mothers of two, single, you know, like people like this, poor people. And, you know, obviously, I didn't say exactly like that. And then he was like, you're bringing things from the real world into this. And I'm like, okay, okay. Because obviously, I needed to just kind of calm the situation. I was like, okay, okay. I was really grinding my teeth. I was like, sorry, I stepped out of line. But then it just kind of carried on. And I was like, we'll see on Friday because he needed my card information. I did not have my bank card with me, thankfully. So, yeah, that was that. And I would feel bad about it. I mean, I do. I feel terrible about it. But I am not the only person who has fallen for this. But, you know, because one of my friends was telling me on Instagram that one of their friends also fell for it and they lost 3 times the amount. So while obviously that makes me feel a little better, what makes me feel worse is just reminding myself that I'm the one that fell for it. I usually don't trust anyone. And honestly, once this moment had happened, I then realized that, you know, you cannot trust anyone online. And I'm not talking about the scammer, I'm talking about my friend. Because I realized at this point that my friend that I had been talking to that day was not the friend I had on Discord. The scammer had already hacked his account and the game was over before it even started. So, yeah, essentially that's what's happened. Um, so I won't be getting obviously anything new to review. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm still in the process of getting the channel monetized because I need to register it as a business and all of this stuff. But hopefully it can be soon so I can at least start to make the money back because my god, nobody knows about it in my personal life and I really don't want it to be known. So, yeah, I'm only doing it as a video because I need not only for you guys to understand why I haven't uploaded any. I mean, obviously, 2 weeks. I have no excuse, you know, apart from being extremely stressed about, you know, personal issues and things. But this really was just the final. It was the final nail in the coffin, really. But the main reason why I'm doing a video on it is to prevent you guys from falling for it as well, because now everyone, everyone that assuming my account has been hacked, everyone that I have ever shared a server with, I have ever DM'd, are all they're all at risk of falling for the exact same thing. So everyone that I was friends with on Discord who have an Instagram account or something like that, I have, you know, told them about this whole thing and said, you know, no matter who it is, even if it's me, even if it's my account messaging you saying that that they've made like charges and things against your account, block the account immediately. And I honestly cannot believe that I have to make a video on this. If it was just my Discord account, I wouldn't have cared. You know, obviously I would have been upset, but it's the fact that it's the money. It's the money that's the problem. And I know I'm sounding shallow, being like, "Oh my god, I lost the money. Oh, the money's all that matters." It's not. It's not. It was just a horrendous experience. And the thing is, I really would like to tell the bank, but I don't think that they'll be able to do anything because I purchased that $200 worth of things myself. It was on my side. So there's no hope of getting that money back, unfortunately. So yeah, please guys, all of you, please be careful out there. I am begging you. No matter who, this is why I'm always wary about the people who I speak to online. Unless you really know the person, you can never be too careful. And the thing is, I even said when my friend messaged me with that, I was like, how do I know this is really you? But then they said, I don't have any bad intentions apart from ruining my reputation. And I was like, I don't have bad intentions. That's really strange, but unfortunately, it just spiraled out of control. So yeah, I've ragged on this long enough. Guys, I kid you not, as I was recording that video, I checked my notifications and I ignored it obviously because I was, recording. And now I'm checking it afterwards and look at this. Oh my god, this is one of my best friends. I've known him for 9 years, 8 years, something like that. And this is what he sends me. Exactly what happened to me. And thank God I put it on my Instagram story because if I didn't, he would have fallen for the same thing probably. So thank God that I did that. It also makes me feel better about making this a real video so that you guys don't fall for it as well. I'm so sorry to anyone who has actually who has lost more money from the scam. And of course, the Discord account again, it's something, it's something that happens. But yeah, it's when it starts interfering with your personal life, that's when it becomes a problem. I mean, I hope you at least found this informative so that you know what to do if this ever happens to you. But yeah, I know for a fact that I'm not going to enjoy maybe in a year or two just going through my videos and just seeing this because it'll always remind me of what happened. But I gotta do it because even though I got scammed and lost money, the last thing I want is for you guys to do it. And of course, I also have to say thank you to everyone on Instagram who reached out to me, was attempting to help out. And there were even people who were offering to, send me money. But of course, I can't do that. That is the last thing on this earth that I want to do because I really, I don't want to do that because I don't want to take anyone's money. That in my eyes would be just as bad as being what the scammer did to me. I refuse to take anyone's money. But thank you so much to everyone who has reached out to me, who's DM'd, and it shows that you guys care, and I cannot express how appreciative I am of that. But yeah, if there is anything, oh well, of course there is one thing. This was the direct, well, the real message, and yeah, that's so it all started. And this is the prick who started it all. This is that absolute waste of oxygen, the disgrace to humanity. This fucking piece of rotten flesh. I would never. You guys know on the channel, I'm a silly person. Of course, it's all jokes, it's all fun, but this is something that is just absolutely unacceptable. I would never wish death on a person, but for Jeremy, I hope it hurts. I hope it happens soon, and I hope it hurts a lot. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I believe. So yeah, again, I know I'm saying this a million times, but please be careful out there. Be careful who you trust online, who you message, and yeah. I'm sorry I've been gone for 2 weeks, but I did not want this to be my return to YouTube. I'm very, very sorry, my friends.